So I'm right now positioning this in the top of the retina. Like the top area of the, so it's top. So I'm gonna click here. Wait, I can't see with your phone. I'm gonna, wait, because this one's different than mine. Let me. This one. Okay, so I'm gonna click top. Right? So that one's clicked. And now I'm gonna go to the right side of this flower. And I'm already at position at the right side. And I'm gonna click here to the right. And then I'm gonna go to the bottom.
To the entire right?
Well, where the flower, I'll show you in a second. Click bottom. I'll show you the left side because it's the same as the right side. And then I'm gonna go to the left. Here, this is my left side.
All the way to the left.
But look at it.
Yeah. Well, you can see it from here.
No, but no, look how I'm doing it there. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, very.
Because you don't want it to be
the
too
very end.
central. Yeah, so that's my left. And I'm gonna hit here. There you go. So then I'm gonna write here, focus manually at start, which means every time that, no, actually I'm gonna click focus manually every 3 millimeter distance. So that means that the first image, it's gonna ask me, is this focused? And I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Or if it's not, I'm gonna fix it. And then it'll focus it, it'll image till 3 millimeters, and then ask me the question again. Is this because your whole thing, some areas are gonna be different planes. So you can change this. I have it as 3 millimeter and it works, but you can change it to make it longer or shorter.
If you trust in the focus that it's going to be the same, you make it longer. If you don't trust,
exactly.
Make it shorter.
But every 3 millimeters, it'll ask you, do you want to change the focus of this?
Okay.
So now that everything's set up, I'm just going to make sure. So this is at 10x. This is important because if it's at 100, it will change it. We have this, and now we're just going to click scan. And it's telling me it'll be 25 pictures. So use microscope Z knob joystick to make sure that it's in focus, right? So before we do anything, you're supposed to be all of them. So I'm going to click here. Wait a sec. Because remember, since I picked I'm going to click OK because it's sometimes I mark it so it starts a little bit higher than where the retina will show, because I don't want it to cut the retina in half. You'll see.
so what did you do here?
Not anything yet.
Oh.
Okay, so here. This is nothing. This is not retina. The retina will start soon. You know what I mean? So, because I always make sure it's a little bit above the retina. Because it's better to have more black space than to have it cut your retina in half, which I've had it done. So that's where it is. And here. A second. And remember, we can adjust that so it's not supposed to be. Why do you have the DAPI so bright? Why is it at 103? That's a lot.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I didn't. Like, I had
Why did you do that?
I had the start scanning, so that was
Don't look
what
at
it
me.
was.
Oh, okay. Give me the seat, please.
Don't look at me.
Oh, I thought you guys had already
The lower.
adjusted it.
No.
Anyway, it's gonna ask you. So it's asking us if it's in focus now, which it kind of is. If it isn't, you go to the knob and make it focused.
And
But-
in which moment it's going to ask you
Here, I'll tell you.
that you really can change it?
Use microscope C knob, like right now. So it's not doing it. See how it's not moving to the next picture?
It's not moving until you put
Until
click.
you
okay.
either move the knob to adjust
Or
tell
click
it okay.
OK.
I think it's okay, so I'm gonna click OK. Obviously you need to adjust your DAPI.
Yeah, I didn't.
But
Just because I was still trying to figure out
Yeah.
how to image it.
But let's let it take at least until a little bit so we can see, like, have an idea of how it looks.
Yeah.
Also, you can make it go faster by if you have less lasers, things like that. And another thing that's important. It looks bad here, but once the whole image is taken,
Fixed.
it'll look better.
It will fix
yeah,
it.
exactly.
I was like, oh yeah, I messed up this.
Yeah,
It's
but
still
but you still need to make sure it's focused. And you'll see, not with the flat mounts. Flat mounts are really good, but with what was the thing I was doing that needed to be focused all the time? Oh, vasculature flat mounts.
That's the deal.
That's different because
the vascular was in different height all the
yeah,
time.
yeah. But for these,
Well, and what is super hard is RP. Because you have all the tissue from behind, from the sclera,
Sí.
like muscles, whatever, that you will never remove it smoothly.
so yeah, that's why it comes in handy. And like again, you can change. I put it at 3 millimeters, which is basically 3 pictures. But it can change, like depending on your stuff, so you can adjust it. And that one I learned recently. I didn't know you could do that. I was just pissed off because I would be getting blurry areas and good areas, and I started to like just play with it. So I'm sure that if you play with it more, you'll find something
More
better.
things.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna. Do you want to finish this one hole, or do you want me to click cancel and
adjust everything.
adjust the DAPI? Because we can click cancel and it'll show us whatever we have right now.
And
so,
restart again.
Yeah, can't.
Yeah.
You have to adjust that.
You have to
in,
adjust. So I'm gonna click let it finish this one picture, and then we'll click cancel. Anyway, it's gonna ask me soon if it needs to be readjusted. So, clicking cancel, and then it'll finish after this, and then we'll see. At least you'll see how it goes. But yeah, you really need to fix that
That
DAPI.
feels like highest end.
103. I was like, whoa.
Mm.
Oh, give it a sec.
I teach them do not go beyond 120 in the
Okay.
game.
Do you want to say that? Let's say yes for now, so that we can like just see it. So see how it had looked weird,
Yeah,
but it
but
like
now it's good.
merged.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's just fix your.
Yeah, anyway, it's difficult. You can see here that you
Yeah.
have like this is deeper. This
Yeah,
is
exactly. That's where it goes back to kind of playing with it and
Yeah.
playing with how millimeters you want it to ask you for you to focus it. But yeah, so now you know. If you see the square is too big, you made a mistake. The square should always be like kind of like that, small.
what is that square?
That's the area that you're telling
Yes.
it to. Remember, top, bottom, left. That's your square.
Okay.
Básicamente, every time you hit this, this will change because this is a fit. This is an image of this.
Okay.
So what could be happen? Like it's off and now it's going to a
You don't need to
different
change
area?
this because we already set it up. So
Yeah.
this one will work. However, when you're first setting it up, top, bottom, left, did you notice at one point it was a big red square? Were you paying attention to the? So there was one moment where it was huge, and that happens because we haven't finished the whole thing. And for example, I had done top, bottom, and right, but I hadn't done left yet. So the image, the square was huge because the computer didn't know where it ended. So just an FYI, if this is really big and it says like your picture will take 100 pictures, you did something wrong. So usually 30 pictures is good, and this type of square is good.